Chicago is a city of contrasts, where towering skyscrapers meet gritty history. Jazz fills the air in one corner, while the echoes of Prohibition gangsters haunt another. But how did this bustling metropolis rise from the ashes of a devastating fire to become one of the most influential cities in the world? In this video, we're diving deep into the untold stories of Chicago's incredible transformation, from its humble beginnings as a fur trading post to becoming the epicenter of American architecture and culture. Stick around to uncover the history that shaped this iconic city early beginnings. Chicago's founding and first settlers. Chicago's story begins long before European settlers arrived. Originally inhabited by Native American tribes such as the Potawatomi, the area was rich in resources thanks to its strategic location near Lake Michigan. The name Chicago is derived from the French word chica-aqua, meaning wild onion or garlic, referring to the plants that grew along the Chicago River. In 1779, Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable, a French-born African-American trader, established the first permanent settlement in the area. Du Sable was crucial in developing Chicago as a trading post for fur trappers and merchants. The settlement was small, but it grew as the region became more accessible due to the construction of trade routes. In 1833, Chicago was incorporated as a city with just 350 residents. Its location at the junction of the Chicago River and Lake Michigan made it a natural hub for trade, eventually drawing more settlers from across the United States and Europe. Key points: Native American presence and the meaning of Chicago. Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable's role. Chicago's early days as a trading hub too. The growth of Chicago. 19th century industrialization and trade. As the U.S. expanded westward, Chicago's strategic location made it a critical trade center. The construction of the Illinois and Michigan Canal in 1848 connected Lake Michigan to the Mississippi River, allowing for goods to flow between the Great Lakes and the Gulf of Mexico. This canal cemented Chicago's position as a critical transportation hub. During the mid-19th century, the city's population boomed as immigrants poured in, particularly from Ireland, Germany, and later Italy. Chicago became a melting pot of cultures, and this influx of workers fueled the city's industrial rise. The city's economy was powered by railroads, stockyards, and steel mills. Chicago's meatpacking district became famous, with the Union Stockyard, established in 1865, dominating the meat industry. By 1900, Chicago was one of the most important industrial cities in America, with a thriving economy built around manufacturing and transportation. Key points: Illinois and Michigan Canal's impact on trade immigration and industrial growth. The Union Stockyard and Chicago's meatpacking industry. 3. The Great Chicago Fire rebuilding and innovation in architecture. On October 8, 1871, the Great Chicago Fire devastated the city, destroying over 3 square miles of land, including more than 17,000 buildings. The fire killed an estimated 300 people and left over 100,000 homeless. Despite the disaster, the city's recovery was swift, and this tragedy paved the way for Chicago to become an architectural leader. In the aftermath, Chicago underwent a remarkable rebuilding process. The fire gave architects the opportunity to experiment with new construction methods and materials. This led to the birth of the skyscraper. Architects like William LeBaron Jenney pioneered steel frame construction, making taller, sturdier buildings possible. The Home Insurance Building, completed in 1885, is often considered the world's first skyscraper. By the turn of the century, Chicago became known for its cutting-edge architecture, and the Chicago School of Architecture was born, focusing on practicality, form, and function in design. Key points: devastating impact of the 1871 fire, the speed of recovery, and the rise of steel frame buildings. Chicago School of Architecture and the world's first skyscraper 4. The birth of modern architecture, the Chicago School and skyscrapers. The Chicago School of Architecture played a crucial role in shaping modern cities worldwide. Pioneering architects like Louis Sullivan, Frank Lloyd Wright, and Daniel Burnham helped make Chicago the epicenter of architectural innovation. Louis Sullivan's designs emphasized the form follows function principle, rejecting unnecessary ornamentation in favor of practical design. His work, such as the Wainwright Building in St. Louis, inspired skyscraper design across the world. Frank Lloyd Wright, a Chicago native, is known for his prairie style, which sought to blend buildings harmoniously with the landscape, changing the way American homes were designed. Chicago also hosted the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition, a major event that showcased the city's architectural accomplishments and set the stage for